Hey again, everyone. Todd Michael Putnam from D&D Creative Table Designs, bringing you another adventure table idea, and this is Frost River Forest. Frost River Forest. So there is, not surprisingly, a river that goes through a forest in tundra-type terrain. Not too hard to figure that one out. And it's been calm, it's been peaceful and stuff for a long time. However, recently, on the other side, on the far bank of the river from where people are usually traveling across, most of the travel happens on this side. On the far side of the riverbank, all of a sudden, some of the trees and stuff started dying off with this severe frostbite and just dropping over and just looking very forbidding and treacherous and dangerous. And of course, there are caverns that are in there that really haven't been explored for quite some time. But it's always been such a peaceful area that everybody just kind of went through it from town A to town B, so to speak. And this was just part of what was on the way. But now that you can see this dreadful change that has happened from this side of the river compared to this side of the river, adventurers decide they, of course, want to get involved. And so there'll be some travel sections, of course, as the players are going to try and get there. There'll be, of course, deer and stuff that they come across. If they want to do some hunting, they'll have that. But then, in particular, strange, they're going to get an enchanted, animated snowman who, as they get close to the crossing over the bridge here, as they get close to it, this thing will come up out of the ice and snow and actually threateningly advance towards them. And of course, if the players take it out, it'll eventually just melt into the snow itself and be nothing but sticks and carrots and a hat and stuff. But they take that out. And then, of course, there'll be polar bears and other things of that nature that are on this side of the forest, or on this side of the river, pardon me. But then eventually they go and they try and come across this bridge right here. And when they attempt to come across that bridge, there will be a frost chimera or an ice chimera that with a white dragon portion to it that will fly out overhead and attack them as they're trying to cross the bridge. And so have that combat that is here. But if they do too much damage to it while they're crossing the bridge, it will actually attempt to fly away and escape. It will not fight to the death, which is good for the players, of course. But it will fly off into the distance and try and escape them. And then, of course, the players will see as they come up close, the ice is very treacherous here, that all the trees and bushes and stuff have died. And then when they finally come inside, there's going to be these pure ice creatures that are inside. Ice wraiths that I totally stole from Skyrim. The minis, by the way, are living lightning from WizKids, but to me they look perfect. They make perfect ice wraiths, so I use them for that. Love those things. And then, of course, there's a frost troll that's in there, and they'll battle those guys for a while. They'll attack, defending as soon as the players come through the entrance to this ice cavern. They'll battle for a bit, and then they will literally meld into the ice itself. They will like drop through the floor or fly into the walls and just go into it and escape and hide inside the walls itself, becoming a part of the cavern. And as the players continue through, then they'll come across, and there'll be a bunch of Yeti that are here with their young. And of course, the Yeti are going to, if they're advanced upon, they will defend their young. Otherwise, they'll actually just corner up in the side of the cave and just surround their young and try and protect them to make sure that the players don't harm them or anything. And then, of course, you've got to have a frost owlbear that's over in this section of the cave down here. It's always a good shot going through this cavern. You can see that there's a huge owlbear there. And they've got him to contend with. And then going through into the last section of the caverns, through this hallway here, there's these magical ice lizards, frost lizards that are scampering about. And they've got wicked little tails and some poison on them. And there is a frost spirit who lives in this section of the cave. And what she will do is she will battle the players, and if they defeat her, she will surrender, and she will say that the only thing that she is trying to do is to keep her mystical, magical frost creatures safe in this area and corralled them basically all onto this side of the river, so they would be away from the areas where the humans were traveling. And she doesn't mean to intend to cause any harm to anyone, but she just wanted basically almost like a puffer fish. She caused this area to have all kinds of frostbite devastation and to look terrifying, so that it would hopefully scare away anyone that was going to come and investigate in the cave, where she basically has a menagerie of ice and frost and snow-based creatures that are rare, and she is simply trying to protect them. And then, of course, it's up to the players where they want to go from there. Do they want to, kill her and bring her as a trophy head if at all possible? If that's the case, any remaining creatures that are in here will automatically attack the players all at once. The Yeti and the ice trolls and ice raids and any of these remaining frost lizards will just come out, and they will all just attack the players at once if they kill the ice elemental, or the ice princess there. And otherwise, if they understand what her purpose or intentions are, players can actually go back to the town and let them know that yes, the caves themselves are very dangerous, but it will stay on that side of the river, and as long as nobody crosses the river, everything should be fine. But it's much too dangerous, and nobody should go into those caves. And basically, it'll be a protected sanctuary for the ice elemental and her minions. So that's basically it for the story. And then, of course, the heroes would get lots of experience if they try to do that as well, as opposed to just killing everything. So as far as this table is concerned, the battle mat is from WizKids. It's actually two battle mats put side by side. The center right here, the divider is, I just put the river directly over the top of it, so it basically hides it, but there's two battle mats there. Just got this. I have to say this is my new favorite battle mat for a couple of reasons. Number one, it actually has squares on it. So counting the squares out in movement, you don't have to estimate. They're right there. And then it's got this beautiful blue and white tinge to it that goes just great with the rest of the terrain that I have from Monster Fight Club, and that I had repainted, from WizKids. So these big ice blocks right here are from Monster Fight Club. These trees and bushes are all from Monster Fight Club from their Ice Wilds Kickstarter. And then some of these guys like this, and these ones right here, these are all Monster Fight Club. The ones over there, not the river, but the other stuff is all Monster Fight Club. It's great. The barren trees, those are all Monster Fight Club. They're fantastic. All from their Ice Wilds. They've got ones that are laying down that are perfect for that have been knocked over. So those are terrific. And then the river is just, I got it off eBay. I literally went to eBay and I searched for 28 millimeter winter river terrain or something like that, and this tile set came up. Unfortunately, it's not a flip side to it, so it's only just the one, and there's not a whole lot of room for curves or anything in there, but it does work great. It looks really nice. It's a good color set, so I really enjoyed that. And then what I did is I took WizKids base cavern set and their dripstone caverns, and I had them repainted. My painter, Nick Gomez, who's been doing a lot of my painting work for me since I ruined my eyes painting minis for so many years, he repainted these up in a nice snow type color. These normally come as like an orange type color for the standard caverns base set, and I had them had Nick repaint them in snow colors and mix them in nicely with the Monster Fight Club. These, like this is the WizKids dripstone caverns or base tile set, and then this is Monster Fight Club. That's WizKids there. This is Monster Fight Club. And if you just paint it up nicely, it works beautiful. And then, of course, I would just take some of the, here we go, some of the walls and whatnot, and so you can create small mini caverns within the cave, so to speak. So that's a set of walls that goes there. If you're going to go into that room, you just go through this cavern, this archway right here. So it's a very, very flexible set. If you've checked my previous builds, you've seen that I've repainted the same WizKids base cavern set also as a swamp or jungle color, and it works great for that. So it's a really, really useful set if you're either able to paint yourself or if you've got somebody who can paint for you. It's able to be repainted in so many different colors, so you can use it so many different ways. Very, very flexible molds from that particular WizKids base cavern set. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the program here. Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and I will see you guys on the next adventure. Take care. Bye.